Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into something so fundamental, so ubiquitous, we often take it completely for granted. I'm talking about the wheel. It's on our cars, our office chairs, even in the tiny gears of our watches. It seems so simple, right? A circle spinning on an axle. But the story of its invention is anything but simple, and it completely revolutionized human history. So buckle up as we roll back time to uncover the incredible journey of the wheel. First, let's bust a huge myth. The wheel was not invented for transportation. I know, it sounds crazy. You picture cavemen rolling heavy rocks on logs, but that's more Hollywood than history. The earliest evidence of the wheel doesn't come from a chariot or a cart, but from a potter's wheel. Around 3500 BC, in ancient Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, modern-day Iraq, people figured out that a flat, spinning disc could help them shape clay with incredible speed and symmetry. This was a game-changer for pottery production, allowing for mass creation of storage jars, bowls, and plates. It was the first time humans truly harnessed the power of continuous rotary motion. Think about it. Before this, everything was made by hand, piece by piece. The potter's wheel was humanity's first step into mechanization. So if the wheel started in pottery, how did it get onto a cart? Well, that leap of genius took a few more centuries. The big challenge wasn't the wheel itself, but the axle. You see, a wheel on its own is just a disc. The real magic happens when you connect two wheels with a fixed axle or have the wheels rotate freely on a stationary axle. This concept, the wheel and axle system, is the true invention that changed the world. The holes in the center of the wheels and the ends of the axle had to be perfectly round and smooth. If they were too loose, the wheels would wobble uncontrollably. If they were too tight, the friction would be immense, making it impossible to turn. This required incredible precision and craftsmanship, something that was only possible for a society that had already developed sophisticated woodworking tools. The earliest known depiction of a wheeled vehicle comes from a place called the Bronisus Pot. It's found in modern-day Poland, dating to around 3500 BC. It's a ceramic vase with an engraving of a four-wheeled wagon. This is staggering. It suggests that within a very short time of the potter's wheel appearing in Mesopotamia, the idea of wheeled transport had already spread across thousands of miles to Europe. At the same time, pictographs from the Sumerian city of Uruk also show simple sledges being pulled. And then, slightly later, sledges with wheels attached. It seems the idea popped up almost simultaneously in Mesopotamia and Eastern Europe. These first wheeled vehicles weren't sleek chariots. They were heavy, clunky carts, likely made from solid wooden planks clamped together to form a rough circle. They were probably used for hauling heavy goods on farms or construction sites, not for zipping down the highway. Now, you might be wondering, why did it take so long for humans to invent the wheel? Homo sapiens have been around for about 300,000 years, but the wheel is only about 5,500 years old. Well, for most of human history, it just wasn't necessary. Hunter-gatherer societies were constantly on the move, often through dense forests, over mountains, or across rivers where wheels would be more of a hindrance than a help. You can't exactly drag a heavy cart through a swamp. It was only after the agricultural revolution, when people settled down and started farming, that the need arose to transport heavy loads like harvests, building materials, and water over relatively flat, cleared land. Plus, you need suitable draft animals. Without domesticated oxen or donkeys strong enough to pull a heavy wooden cart, the invention is pretty useless. The Americas, for example, had brilliant civilizations like the Incas and Aztecs. But they never developed wheeled transport, partly because they lacked large draft animals like horses or oxen. They had llamas, but a llama can't pull a cart. Once the wheel got rolling for transport, it picked up speed fast. In the ancient Near East, solid wheels gave way to spoked wheels around 2000 BC. This was a monumental leap in engineering. Spoked wheels were dramatically lighter, faster, and more maneuverable. This invention didn't just change farming, it changed warfare forever. The war chariot, developed by cultures like the Hittites and Egyptians, became the ultimate weapon of its time. It was the ancient equivalent of a tank, a mobile platform for archers that could dominate the battlefield. The Egyptian pharaohs, like Ramesses the Great, rode into battle on golden chariots, a symbol of immense power and technological superiority. The ability to move troops and supplies quickly gave empires a massive strategic advantage. allowing them to expand and control vast territories. The Roman Empire, famous for its incredible road network, relied heavily on wheeled carts and wagons to supply its legions and administer its provinces. The phrase, "all roads lead to Rome," isn't just a saying. It highlights how crucial wheeled transport and infrastructure were to maintaining their power. But the wheel's impact goes far beyond just transportation and pottery. Think about all the simple machines that use its principle. The pulley, a grooved wheel used with a rope, allowed people to lift incredibly heavy weights, making the construction of monumental structures like pyramids and cathedrals possible. The water wheel and the windmill harnessed the power of nature flowing water and wind to grind grain into flour, freeing up countless hours of human labor. This created food surpluses and allowed societies to grow and specialize. Then came gears wheels with teeth. By interlocking gears of different sizes, you can change the speed, torque, and direction of motion. This is the foundation of almost all complex machinery, from the earliest clocks invented in medieval Europe to the engine in your car today. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th and 19th centuries was, in many ways, a revolution powered by the wheel. Steam engines used pistons to turn wheels, powering factories, trains, and steamboats, and completely reshaping the world's economy and society. From a simple potter's disc to the turbines in a jet engine, the wheel is a testament to human ingenuity. It's an invention that wasn't just a single aha moment, but a long process of refinement, adaptation, and combination with other ideas. It required the right conditions to emerge: settled societies, domesticated animals, and advanced tools. But once it did, it unlocked a cascade of innovations that had propelled us forward for millennia. It reduced the friction of distance, making trade and cultural exchange possible on a grand scale. It reduced the friction of labor, freeing us to pursue art, science, and philosophy. It is without a doubt one of the most important inventions in all of human history. So next time you see a wheel, whether it's on a bicycle, shopping cart, or a child's toy, take a moment to appreciate the incredible 5,500-year journey it took to get there. It's a story of innovation, necessity, and the relentless human drive to make life just a little bit easier, a little bit faster, and a little bit better. It truly was humanity's first and perhaps greatest revolution. Thanks so much for watching. What do you think is the most underrated invention in history? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, do you ever forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the history of how we got here? See you in the next one.